trip now to TalkSport. So I think me and Daniel's doing an interview on there. So obviously it's a bit building up the fight, you know, we've got a week to go, so we've obviously got to build up the fight a bit more. So yeah, we're doing that. Then I think we're going over to the BT studios after that and doing a bit of a face-off head-to-head, you know, one-to-one type of thing, so it'll be really interesting.
He's not wearing his spandex for what, so that's
right now, promoting the fight, doing a little interview, you know, talk sport. So it's going to be going out to a lot of people, and it's good. I don't think it really needs that much more promotion. It seems to be talked about, and everyone's in it already.
Yes, indeed, guys. We've been talking about the world of boxing. It has never been more buoyant. And Jamie O'Hara, I know you love your boxing, mate. So do I. On the 13th of July, Frank Warren, who is busy, another Frank Warren promotion. And this is an all-British heavyweight clash. Daniel Dubois against Nathan Gorman.
So if he wants a war, we can have a war. If he wants to, you know, sit and jab and move, he isn't going to outbox me. You know, I'm the superior boxer. So, but whatever he can do, we're going to do better on July the 13th. Almost, my full main priority is Daniel. You know, there's no overlooking. But obviously, after that fight, you know, it's going to plateau us into it's going to plateau the winner into the top 5 in the world. So there's a lot of big fights on the horizon. You know, there's a saying in boxing: you're one good fight away from a big fight, and this is the fight.
I'm in this game from day one. It was about progressing my career, and this fight for me is the next level. You know, it leads on to the next level. So I need to win this fight and progress my career, and move up the ladder. Of course, I always look for a knockout. A points win is good, but a knockout is always great, and that's what my old coaches have told me in the past, and it stuck with me.
What lengths will you go to, both of you, to remain undefeated?
Everything what means possible on July the 13th, I will go to.
What does everything mean?
Everything. I'll put whatever it takes, you know, to win July the 13th. Whatever it takes, I'm prepared for. I know this anyway, so I'm prepared to go through hell and back to win July the 13th.
Everything I've worked for, and all the training I've done in the past, building up to this day, years and years of it, is all on the line.
Guys, you can't say fairer than that. You actually you like Daniel, don't you, Nathan? You're looking over at me, you're smiling. You're okay with him.
Yeah. What you've got here, Jim, basically.
Okay, that's a no then. We'll take that as a no. Daniel, well done. Thank you.
Can I get
really
a picture,
nice to see you.
lads? Have a quick picture.
Look at O'Hara in there. Go on, Daniel, in you get with him.
He's a big boy.
Oh shit, I've just turned that.
He's right up.
He's a busy man.
Fucking useless.
No, you're fine. And if either of you want to throw one at Jamie, then don't think twice about it. Look at O'Hara doing the old fight routine. Well done, boys.
Cheers, lads. And you, man. Take it easy, yeah?
Lovely meeting you.
Take care, mate. Yeah.
Let it suit me. That's lovely.
That was mate. Take care. Yeah.
We'll look forward to meeting him in the ring, the square circle, and really doing the job on him and knocking him out and getting the victory. He's just a target to me. He's just my target, and someone there that I've got to get out of my way and, you know, move up the ladder and progress my career, and obviously get a good performance against, devastating performance.
Right then. Big Dan, good to see you. How you doing? Yeah, good to see you again. How's radio station this morning, okay? Yeah. Good. Where's Rob will tell you where you're sitting. Alright boys, you know this format here, it's straightforward. I ask questions, you answer them. Same as that. Well, that's the plan.
You sit down. Hey Dad, put your phone on silent. Dad, go on. Put your phone on silent.
Your pain, run it up your shirt.
Just want to get me undressed, don't you?
I do, to be honest. I saw it the other day.
Right.
You know.
Go on.
just behind.
All right.
Yeah.
So we walk through.
There you go.
We've got a few categories here for both fighters, and we're going to ask them both to rate each other out of 10 on that particular attribute. So we will start first up with heart. Okay. Nathan, you think Daniel, heart 5. Explain that.
It's in the middle, you know. He's inexperienced, so he's yet to be tested.
About 0. Yeah.
Nah, 20. Oh,
He's gone for 0. He's gone for 0. Why do you think that, Dan?
Man, I honestly, heading into a fight, I don't. My opponent to me is secondary. You know, you know, stuff like this. I'm not into theatrics or clowning about and stuff like that. I'm just, you know, pretty, you know, serious type guy, and you know, fighting's in my blood, and it's in me. So on the night, I'll deal with what he's got and overcome it.
I'm being honest. It's an odd thing, and I'll tell the two of you here, and I've known the pair of you a while. It's a really weird thing because you can really sense it.
It's true.
But it's not bollocks.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
not crap. And I really admire that for the pair of you, and I'm saying that honestly.
Exactly,
I mean it. I mean it really seems. It's a strange thing because in the modern business you expect hatred to be fueled by people throwing tables, throwing insults, jumping out of rings, being held back, lunging at people, pushing people, putting their head on people. Well, in the last 5 years I've been this far away from dozens of those incidents, and I can assure you there's barely any tension involved. Today I sat between these two, wedged between these two, and you could sense it. It was nasty, it was horrible, but at the same time I felt there was no danger that one of them was going to lunge over the table and grab someone round the throat. It's kind of rare, it's kind of odd, and that's what I think makes it so intriguing. And I don't think, as for all the preparation they've done and everything they've done, I don't think either of these two are prepared for where they're going, and that's what makes it the good fight, not just the unbeaten records, not the fact that they've known each other a long time. What makes it a terrific fight is the fact that neither of them know what it's like to lose.
Yeah, these boys 3.
What? See the same.
Yeah, it's done, you know. It's media. It's a part of the job, and it's not something I'm mad about. It's just for me, formality needs to be done. To be honest with me, it's like starting things is the hard part. Once I'm in it, getting going, I kind of enjoy it. I enjoy it.
it was good day filming. We're all done now. Now we're back home, back to Manchester. Just one more hard day left now tomorrow. We'll have sparring tomorrow with 3 different sparring partners. Then that's it, then the camp's done. It's just basically sharpening all the tools, getting everything back in, what we've put out. For these past 3 months since I know this fight was going to happen, I've lived in the gym, I've lived perfect outside the gym, you know what I mean? I've done nothing wrong. I ain't even had one cheat meal, you know what I mean? So there's no excuses for me really, you know what I mean? It's the fittest and the best I've ever been, you know, it's the greatest I've ever felt. So when I walk out July the 13th, there's no excuse, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I couldn't sit and dwell on something if I didn't do something right, or if I didn't do that run, or I shouldn't have had that burger, or etc. You know, I would dwell on it. So it's the best of me.